Alright guys, in this video I'm going to explain more about the dark and shadow within existence in more detail. So, listen up. Now, the shadow is known as the chaos, the universal chaos, and the dark is known as the universal peace. The chaos is also called the necessary evil, while the dark is called peace. Let's see. Oh yeah, beyond good and evil. Yeah, the dark is called beyond good and evil, while shadow is called necessary evil, and she's also called the original female, while the dark he's called the source, he's called the original male. So anyway, all male and females of every realm of reality is based off of the original male and female. All men, gods, angels, insects, animals, humans, spirits, all male beings, all male entities are based off the creator. And all females, likewise, goddesses, female angels, female animals, human female, female humans, female insects, they're all based off chaos. Understand? Peace equals male, chaos equals female. Now, just like that, there's two sides of reality, right? Masculine and feminine. The masculine is the creator, and the feminine is the first creation of the masculine, taken out of the masculine. And she's also called the portal, since the creator created through her to create the original family, the light and the wisdom, who are the first two, male and female, based off of the original male and female. Light is the son, wisdom is the daughter. And yeah, wisdom is the second female to come into existence after the first female, which came from the first male. And light is the first male based off the original male. So and then you go all the way down to this realm, the last realm of existence, the end of creation, the last realm of, all males, including the light, is based off of the dark. All females, including the wisdom, is based off of the shadow. So anyway, just like how every male and female is based off of the dark, or every male and female is based off dark and shadow, right? Which is the original male and female. The dark and shadow have their own sets of species as well. That's based off of both sides with their own set of male and female. For example, when you look at the different type of animals like cats and dogs, birds, how there's birds, cats, and dogs, and they have the different types within them, different types. For example, the dove, male and female, is based off of the source side, that species, with his own set of male and female. And then the crow, which have their own set of male and female, is based off of the chaos side. That's right. So the doves are based off dark. The crows are based off shadow. Every species have a male and a female set, that's based off of either the original male, the original female. That's how it goes, That's what, and how do you, and you notice the difference when it comes to the sides. When it comes to the creator himself, which the original female comes out of, the first creation, right? She came out of the dark. The dark was by himself before anything existed. He's the original male. Now, the original male, right, being at the top, and then the original female being second, and then the dark creating through her to continue the creating process, right? So anyway, so it's like this. When it comes to their own sets of males and females, right? When it comes to the creator side, the males of the species are on top. They're the boss. Then when it comes to the female side, with their own set of male and female, the female's in charge. Yeah. When it comes to species based off of the chaos side, they'll have the females on top. Which is why, like they'll have a queen, right? Like, insects will have a queen, right? And some animals will have a queen. And some, and spirits, and because those beings are based off of chaos. So that's why, chaos will have, so beings based on her will have the female above, which is the opposite of the male side. All species based on males will have the males above. And then when you go all the way up to, when it comes to who they put in their leadership, matriarchy, patriarchy, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, and then you go all the way up to the original male and female. The original female is completely controlled by the original male. You always got to start with the original too. So that right there tells you that that's right. Males are in charge, and males put females in positions of power. You know what I'm saying? Even though the chaos side is not as powerful as the peace side, right? The peace side allowed her to have species based off of her, you know. And like I said, and to show that they're the opposite of the other set of male and female, which is based off peace. That's why they're based off you know, the necessary evil. Those species have a creepy look to them. You know, they have scary looking features. You know, bats, all kinds of species that are scary looking. You know what I'm saying? The reason why they look scary looking, like you know how you see horror movies, how insects, spiders, and the reason why they're creepy looking or they're scary looking is because they're based off the universal evil. Yeah, that's what they represent. So the kingdom with their own set of male and female that's based off of chaos. That's why their side is the opposite of the peace side. That's why their species are creepy looking compared to the peace side. You know. Yeah. That's why their species are, like, we call it scary looking, and you know, hard. You know, it's like, I mean, yeah. It's our badass, because it's cool in a way too when you think about it. You gotta remember, necessary evil, another term for the original female. Evil is a creation. Without evil, there's no good, since evil is the mother of good, and peace is the father of good. So remember that there'll be no without evil as the mother, there'll be no son, which is light, the necessary good, and wisdom, which is daughter, the necessary imagination. They're the children of the dark and the shadow. So remember that, folks. So evil is the original female because she came from the original male. She's a female that came into existence first from the male counterpart. So she's basically so she has an entire species. You know, she has her own sets of species based off of her. That's how the creator chose to allow it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, all the species based off of the chaos is designed on purpose to represent the opposite side of existence of the universe. You know how the universe has a dual mentality. So the reason why those species are scary looking, you know, by default, you know, crows, you know, birds have a, you know, like a monster like looks and stuff to them, is because they're based off of the universal chaos, and that's just the features of the universal chaos. Yeah, that's how they're supposed to look. So, yep. So understand that, people. Evil. It's not that evil was never. Don't believe the lies of Christianity or any religion that teach you that evil was never meant to exist. Yes, it was. It's part of creation. It's one of the ingredients of creation. So that's why they have a species based off of it. You gotta understand. So how you know a species is based off of the chaos side is when they have a matriarchy, right? And then when it comes to the species based off the creator himself, you know, then they have patriarchy. See, that's just how it is. But then the whole universe, if you look at the universe as a whole, it runs on a patriarchy, since the Father in heaven is male, and the original female is female. And like I said, all females come from all males. They're taken from the X part of us. Men are YX, women are XX. They are half of us, while we are the complete of ourselves. Yep, we complete woman, woman half us. Well, complete can exist completely. Wait. We complete woman, and women are our half, and women can't feel complete unless they have us in their life, which completes them. Women are our half, and they're the ones that are called the half, not men. Men are the complete, women are the half. So, to put it short, females, let's see here. Females, I don't want to get off topic. I keep talking about different things, and I'm thinking about things in my head, so I gotta be careful how I do that. Because when the truth comes out of me, it comes out like river of flowing water. If I let other adults get in the way, that's why the water is spilling. I forget what I said. That's why it's like that. Yeah. But back to what I was saying. Basically, okay, I don't remember because I had a lot of thoughts, you know, get in the way. But I'll say this. Yeah. All species that's based off of the dark side has the male in charge. All females based off the shadow side has the female in charge. But when you look at the universe as a whole, it's actually a patriarchy. Because all females in positions of power were put there by the masculinity. Yeah. So, because the divine masculinity is controlled by the divine. No, wait, the divine. Sorry, the divine femininity is controlled by the divine masculinity. The divine masculinity controls the divine femininity. So yeah, the divine femininity, also called chaos or necessary evil, is the creator's first wife. His second wife is the earth, and his third wife is the wisdom, his own daughter. You know, he has like 3 wives, and yeah. Because wisdom is when he created your wisdom to create the sun and the moon. Yeah, who are the children? The sun and the moon are the son and daughter of the father and the wisdom. So all females in existence are portals, right? You know what I'm saying? All existence came into being because of male created through female. Yeah. It's not just a biology on this earth thing. Yep. Because everything on this earth is based off of the reality of existence. You know, how the creation process looks. You know. Oh yeah. So I wanted to talk about that in more detail. How there's a pair of male and female based off the 2 sides of the universe. You know, peace and chaos. So, which is the main ingredients that makes everything else that exists. Because, like I said, the creator created his female counterpart from himself, and he created through her automatically as a portal, which is what sex is based off of. You know what I'm saying? Which is what sex is based off of. Yeah. And then they had 2 children. Then light created through his own sister, wisdom. Then came the heavens, the heavenly beings that exist. And then light created through his mother next, the shadow. Then came water. Water, he is the son of light and shadow. And you know, water we drink in and bathe, all the oceans and waters, they're all connected. They're all a male entity. Then water created through female, you know, wisdom, the daughter of heaven. Yeah, so she was used as a ingredient again. He created her as a portal. And then came the firmament and earth. And then the creator created through the earth, which is why it's called second wife. And then came spirits, humans, animals of this world. He followed us directly, like the original family. Because the heavenly beings and the water that we drink was born in between. Oh yeah, in the firmament and earth. They were born, you know, via the original family. The creator made the original female, the mother, in heaven directly. Then he created through her. Then light and wisdom created the heavens, and then light and shadow created water, and then water and wisdom created firmament and earth. So only the original family was created directly from the Father, right? When it comes to the heavens, the water, the firmament, and earth, they were created indirectly. The creator started the creation process, and all sperm is passed on to all men because all males is the creator himself, you know, extending on this realm, on a, you know, detailed realm. So we're all males it's that same creator. So you know how it is. We humans are the God having a human experience. So so anyway, before I get off topic, the original family was created directly by the source, you know. And then he did the same thing with the earth, because the only difference is the earth is his mother. That's why the earth realm is called the second family. The father followed us directly like he did the original family. And then the father also had other family too. The third is with his own daughter. Through the daughter, he created the sun and the moon, and then, you know, the celestial bodies. I'm not told everything after that. I'm only told a few. And then let's see, water got with, let's see here. Let me see. Yeah, see, I'm not really told everything else, like, cause the creation process kept going, but then it stopped at some point. So, like how the stars were born too. Because let's see, water created your wisdom more than one times after, you know, after that, yeah, and that's why the stars in the heavens are born, and you know, the stars on the other side of the firmament. Yeah, it's because water created your wisdom more than once. They created more species, and let me see here. They created the Leviathan, you know, species that live in the water, you know, and that's made of denser material that's more powerful than the strongest human technology. So yeah, in this video, I wanted to bring up in detail, you know, how creation looks when it comes to the pair of male and female based off the two sides. So yeah, that's why some creatures that exist among us are scary looking, because that's natural. That's how they're supposed to look, you know. They just have all the features of the chaos side, and then, and they run on a matriarchy. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to the side with their own pair of male and female, it's based off of the source. they run on the patriarchy. But then you go all the way up to the original male and female, then you see that the whole universe runs on the patriarchy, meaning male in charge. So I'm just letting you know. Remember, chaos, another term for chaos, is the ego counterpart to the source. And she's also called the emotion, universe emotion. And she's the X taken away out of the original YX, which is another term for the creator. And she's the X of the creator, which is half of him. Chaos is half of the void. See, terms she's known as. So be aware that the creator's first wife is his ego counterpart as well. The necessary evil, the original sin, the necessary evil, or another term is the bad, the negative molecule. Yeah, so the negativity in existence is God's ego counterpart. Remember that's what she's known as well. So there are a set of male and female based off of God's ego, and then there's a set of male and females based off God's mind beyond the ego, the peace, the unconscious. See that? Ain't that something? Yeah. See, when you know the existence at a deeper level, it's something, huh? So yeah, that's the purpose of this video. I wanted to explain the both sides on set of male and female. One side based off the peace mind, and one side based off the chaos mind. All right, that's the end of this video. Peace.